Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, that boy Alex here, and welcome back to another video on this channel. Today, I got some wrestling news for you guys. Got some news on travel roads affecting a WWE live event. Santos Escobar update, a pitch black match for the Royal Rumble. Spoiler, plans for the WrestleMania 39 main event if The Rock can't make it. And got some AEW news, only one piece though. So yeah, man, hopefully everybody had a great Christmas. I had a solid Christmas. I was under the weather, as you guys know, if you guys saw my community post on Christmas Day. I did wish everybody happy Merry Christmas, and I was under the weather, but I am fine. I am good. Just taking it day by day. I just don't have nothing really crazy. I just got a cold, nothing really crazy, no COVID, thank God, none of that stuff. So, but I am taking it day by day, and I am getting better. So I appreciate everybody who checked in with me. So yeah. But yeah, man, without further ado, I'm not going to waste you guys' time, and we're going to get straight into it. Travel woes affect WWE live event. This is coming from Fightful Select. WWE ran live events on December 26th instead of television, but one of them ended up being a logistical mess. Several WWE talent missed the Columbus, Ohio live event, with even more showing up late. Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins, Bobby Lashley, and Alexa Bliss all missed the event, and several more had to rush to even make the show. Rollins was set to main event against Austin Theory, but was replaced by Damian Priest and Johnny Gargano. WWE passed on running a live televised Monday Night Raw to give production employees extra time off for the holidays. Had WWE ran a televised event, it would have been hampered the Columbus show. So, if WWE ran a Monday Night Raw episode last night, you wouldn't be seeing Seth Rollins on the show, Becky Lynch would not be on the show, Bobby Lashley wouldn't be on the show, Alexa Bliss wouldn't be on the show. And I don't think Damage Control would be on the show either. I know Bayley was there at the show last night, but I didn't see Dakota or EO come out with them. Come out with Bayley. So they probably couldn't make the show as well. So plenty of other talents couldn't make the show last night because of the traveling. And, you know, a lot of these airports are closing down lately because of the Arctic blast and the cold weather, and it's just freezing. So yeah, I know the weather's been pretty crazy lately, so I hope everybody's safe. So yeah, that's why Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins couldn't come to the house shows yesterday. Alexa Bliss, Bobby Lashley. If you were there, you were wondering why they wasn't there. So probably travel issues. Seth Rollins, in responding to a fan comment about he and Becky Lynch missing last night's WWE live event in Columbus, Ohio, revealed that the tour bus he and Lynch used to travel broke down on the side of the road, preventing them from being able to make the show. We were told that the bus was actually in Iowa last weekend in advance of this weekend's tour. Columbus would be a 9 to 10 hour drive from Iowa, not factoring in the harsh weather conditions of the last week across the United States. Seth Rollins put out a tweet. He was responding to a fan that was wondering that the reason he couldn't make the show. So he put out a tweet, said, "It did, and I'm very sorry. We tried, but by the time the bus broke down on the side of the road, we had no other recourse." Yeah, man. Glad they're okay, though, but just weather's crazy around here. I know in my area that I stay in, it was just freezing hard as hell. It was like 8-degree weather, 9-degree, 10 degrees. I'm not used to this. So yeah, it's probably the reason I ended up getting sick, because I'm not used to this type of weather. And I'm used to like heat weather tours, because I'm from Texas, and like I'm used to warmer weather and not all this crap. So probably the reason I ended up getting sick. So that could be a reason why that could play into it. So yeah, but glad they're okay. As long as the talent are okay, then that's all I gotta say. Santos Escobar update. For the many of you who have asked, we are told that WWE Santos Escobar is okay after taking a hard bump during the Intercontinental Championship ladder match at Madison Square Garden. As we've noted in my live report, WWE Medical checked on him immediately, and he walked out under his own power, with Jamie Noble assisting after the match. This coming from Mike Johnson, PWI Insider. So yeah, Santos Escobar, if you guys didn't know, he apparently thought he got injured for a little bit, but he walked off under his own power. He should be good to go, and he should not be missing at any time. So that is huge, because that would be a huge blow if Santos Escobar went down with an injury and he had to miss some time. That would be a huge blow. Right now, with the way things going around in WWE, you can't really afford any injuries. Um, so yeah, especially after the summer, man, the whole summer of pro wrestling, like it was just filled with injuries. Like this whole entire summer was filled with injuries. So on the WWE side of things, really don't need to be getting can't really afford anybody to get injured. So yeah, and low key on top of that, why are you booking a ladder match at a house show, knowing the risk of a ladder match? I get it. You got to rehearse it, but shit, say the stuff for television. You get what I'm saying? Like, no need to do all these crazy hardcore stuff at these non-televised events. I get it. You want to have fun, but still, keep it to a minimum. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, keep it to a minimum. Pitch black match advertised for the Royal Rumble. This is coming from Wrestling Observer newsletter. WWE has confirmed that the Mountain Dew Pitch Black match is coming to the Royal Rumble. A new match type may be making its debut at the Royal Rumble. It is. A commercial airing during videos on WWE's YouTube channel has seemingly indicated that the first ever Pitch Black match will take place at next month's Royal Rumble pay-per-view. The advertisement is a tie-in for Mountain Dew's Pitch Black flavor, which is returned to stores in January. When it's the Pitch Black match, anything can happen, the advertisement says. WrestlingNews.CEO reported last month that a Pitch Black match taking place at the Royal Rumble was a possibility. We were told about a pitch that was made for a Pitch Black match. It was being seriously considered for the show, the report said. The source did not have any more details on the structure/rules of the match, but one source in the company believes that the match is for Bray Wyatt. It is most likely for Bray Wyatt. Wyatt, who is currently feuding with LA Knight, hasn't wrestled since making his return to WWE at Extreme Rules. And Bray Wyatt, if you guys know, he wrestled at a house show last night at Madison Square Garden, and he defeated Jinder Mahal. So yeah. Royal Rumble 2023 is being held at the Alamodome in San Antonio, Texas on Saturday, January 28th. Yes, who's going to be in the Pitch Black match? Most likely LA Knight versus Bray Wyatt. So yeah, we don't know how this match is going to play out. I hope a Pitch Black match. I don't know if it's going to be, a lights out match version or what, WWE's version of a lights out match or what. So yeah, it's gonna be really interesting to see how this goes and how it plays out. This is what I don't want to see. I don't want to see a Pitch Black match and then the lights goes out and then you can't really see anything and your audience can't see shit. That's not good. So yeah. But it'd be really interesting to see how a Pitch Black match is gonna work. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. And yeah, man. Spoiler. Plans for the WrestleMania main event for night 1 and night 2. So yeah, this is probably a backup plan. And this probably won't be the original plan. WrestlingNews.CEO has been told that The Rock is still not locked in for WrestleMania. And the current plan, if The Rock can't do the show, is for Cody Rhodes to challenge Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. WWE wants to get The Rock committed before the Royal Rumble because that is when things will get set in motion for Mania. So I would say 2 weeks before the Royal Rumble, they want to get something set in stone. They want to get something locked in because you got to think long term. You got to get your WrestleMania plan set in before the Royal Rumble. And the creative team needs to know, hey, we need to know what we're going to be doing for WrestleMania. We can't be going into WrestleMania. We don't want to wait till March and we still don't know what we're doing for WrestleMania. Like, no, you can't do that. We need to go long term. Hey, first of all, we need to know who's winning the Royal Rumble. Then we need to know the 2 WrestleMania main events. Then we go from there. We need to get things locked in mid-January before the Royal Rumble. So so this is what WWE needs to do. This is what they need to work on. Let's get things locked in long term. Let's get your Royal Rumble winner locked in by. I honestly would have the Royal Rumble winner locked in by Survivor Series. Because if you're going into January and you still don't know who's winning the Royal Rumble, then that's a fucking problem. So you need to go in there, lock in your Royal Rumble winner, and then lock in your 2 WrestleMania main events. So yeah. WrestlingNews.CEO is told that this is the current plan for the main event matches for WrestleMania. Night 1. This will be for the WWE Championship. Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre or Cody Rhodes. Night 2. Roman Reigns versus either Cody Rhodes or The Rock. If The Rock can't do the show, then the plan is for Cody Rhodes to take the spot. So this is for the Universal Championship. So what you're telling me is you're going to split the titles before WrestleMania. Is that what you're telling me? Honestly, if Roman is going to drop both titles, he should drop them on the same night in one match. Why would you risk? Why would you? Me personally, I wouldn't do it, but me personally, I don't think Roman Reigns should lose till WrestleMania. When he gets to WrestleMania, that's when Roman Reigns should lose both titles. Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship. Honestly, bro, like, we don't need a 4th match between Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes even came out and said it. I'm not eyeing a 4th match with Seth Rollins. And what good does a 4th match do for both guys? I mean, don't get me wrong, the match is going to be great, but what good does Seth Rollins... What good would it do for Seth Rollins if he loses a 4th straight match to Cody Rhodes? That won't do him any good. Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre is a SmackDown guy. What sense would that make? He's on SmackDown. He's on the SmackDown brand. The WWE Championship is a Raw Championship. The Universal Championship is a SmackDown brand championship. So what sense would it make to do Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre? Unless Drew McIntyre, I don't know, man. The only way Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre would make sense is if you do this. Roman Reigns is going to have to pull double duty at the Royal Rumble. Roman Reigns is going to have, let's say WWE makes, they pull the same move as in 2016. Y'all remember in 2016 when Roman Reigns had to defend the WWE Championship in the Royal Rumble match? The same match that Triple H won? So what if they take a page out of 2016 and apply it to 2023 Royal Rumble, and you have Roman Reigns defend the WWE Championship in the Royal Rumble match, and the final 3 comes down to, well, the final 4 comes down to Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre, and Cody Rhodes. And let's say Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre are the final 2 guys. Let's say Seth Rollins eliminates Drew McIntyre from the Royal Rumble and he ends up winning the WWE Championship. I'm not a big advocate for, I don't know. So let's say Seth Rollins eliminates Drew McIntyre in the Royal Rumble and Seth Rollins wins the WWE Championship. That's the only way I can see Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre happening at WrestleMania. It's if Roman Reigns defends his WWE Championship in the Royal Rumble match and Seth Rollins eliminates Drew McIntyre to win the whole thing. That's the only logical reason I can think of. And that's the only reason they were revisited at WrestleMania. And that's the only reason that would make sense. Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes, nobody wants a 4th match. Nobody. Because like I said, what good does it do for Seth Rollins if he loses a 4th straight match to Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins is a transitional champion? What good would it do? Nothing. So if you can't get The Rock at WrestleMania, your WrestleMania Night 1 main event needs to be Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley. Your Night 2 main event needs to be Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes for the undisputed championships. You put both titles on the line. Cody Rhodes defeats Roman Reigns, and Cody Rhodes Cody Rhodes wins them all. And he vacates the Universal Championship. So that way SmackDown can have a champion. So yeah. Or better yet, why don't you book a triple threat match? Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, and then on night 2 you can do Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. So if you don't want Roman getting pinned on night 1 and losing the WWE Championship, if you want a way to get the belt off Roman, then just book a triple threat match. That way Roman doesn't have to be the guy getting pinned. Why not? Just book a triple threat match. And then night 2, Roman can get pinned the next night against Cody. I don't know why it's complicated. Like, dude, it's so easy. It is like so easy to book. Like, really. But if The Rock can't make it, to WrestleMania, then these are my two scenarios. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre in a triple threat match as your night 1 main event for the WWE Championship. Either Drew gets the pin, or if Drew takes the pin, that way Roman doesn't have to get pinned. And then on night 2, Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes for the Universal Championship. Wait, no. Cody wants the WWE title, not the Universal title. I don't know, man. I legit don't know. Me personally, in my honest opinion, I don't think Roman Reigns should lose both titles until WrestleMania. One match, both titles on the line, that's when Roman Reigns should lose. It's either Cody or bust. Like, honestly. Either Cody or bust. Cody should be the guy to throw in Roman Reigns for both championships. Roman Reigns shouldn't. I don't get it. Roman Reigns should not lose both championships till WrestleMania. In my honest opinion. He should not. Just my honest opinion. If you really want 2 big WrestleMania main events, and I get it, and you got people complaining, oh, why is the women not main eventing WrestleMania? Well, what screams a main event to you? What women's match screams a main event to me? I can only say one match that the fans want to see, and that was screaming main event. Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley. And that could be the night 1 main event. Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley. And then night 2, your main event could be Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. That's if it was up to me, if The Rock can't do the show, that's what I'm doing. Night 1, Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley. Night 2, Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship. That's what I'm doing. It's really not that hard to book. It's easy. It's like so easy to split the titles, but the WWE creative team makes it seem like it's hard. I don't get it. Like, dude, it is simple. Either put Roman Reigns in the Royal Rumble match and have him get eliminated. That way he doesn't have to get pinned. And that way, and you can put the WWE Championship on the line in the same match. Pull a 2016. Pull a 2016 where Roman Reigns defended the WWE Championship in the Royal Rumble match. Like, who's to say the Bloodline? You know, because you know what they did last week on Monday Night Raw, causing all this chaos. Let's say they keep causing chaos, and then Adam Pearce steps in and says, "Oh, if you don't stop this, we're gonna have some problems." And you know what? Let's just say Adam Pearce gives Roman Reigns an ultimatum. You know, either defend the WWE Championship in the Royal Rumble match, or I'll strip you. Who's to say Adam Pearce doesn't give Roman Reigns an ultimatum? Because he can honestly do that. You know, from the Bloodline causing all this havoc and all that stuff. You know what? Adam Pearce can walk up to Roman Reigns and say, "Hey, defend the WWE Championship in the Royal Rumble match, or I'll strip you." Bam. Like, real talk, man. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys would do. Like, How would y'all put this in the comments below, man? Let me know what you guys think, man. So yeah, but if it was up to me, man, just do Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley night 1. Night 2, Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. Easy. AEW Battle of the Belts 5. This is 5. To air live on TNT. The AEW Battle of the Belts 5 special will air live on TNT on Friday, January 6th, at 11 p.m. Eastern, directly after a live Rampage that evening. The broadcast will be part of the first ever AEW show in Portland, Oregon, at the Veterans Memorial Coliseum. Get rid of this. Battle of the Belts needs to go. Honestly, bro, you don't have you can fill in. Well, do you really want to add another pay-per-view to the calendar year for AEW? Because you already have Revolution. You got Double or Nothing. Then you got Forbidden Door. Then you got All Out. Then you got Full Gear. That's 5 pay-per-views. Yeah, that's 5 pay-per-views. Do you really... I low-key think... I think AEW can get away with adding another pay-per-view on the calendar. Why don't you take the Battle of the Belt stuff and just get it as a pay-per-view? And get it as a 3-hour show with all your championships on the line. Got your world title, your women's world title, TBS, TNT, trios titles, All Atlantic title. How many titles they got? Fucking 3,000 titles, man. So you got the AEW world title. You got the women's title. You got the TBS, TNT, tag team titles, trios titles, All Atlantic title. Okay, you got 7 championships. Hopefully I didn't leave none of them out. We're not counting the ROH stuff. We don't leave the ROH stuff off of it. But 7 titles. Why don't you take Battle of the Belts and put it as a pay-per-view? You could add another pay-per-view to the calendar. That would give you 6 pay-per-views a year. And you can put it... There's a big gap between Full Gear and Revolution. Because Full Gear was back in November. Revolution's not till March. So you could put Battle of the Belts in January. Or mid-January. Put it on a Saturday. And you don't have to... Well... NFL playoffs. Shit, you can't do it on a... You can't... A Saturday in January. Because you got the... And Tony Khan doesn't like competing with the NFL, so... Yeah... I don't think they can do it on a Saturday. Because majority of the Saturdays in January are going to be occupied by the NFL playoffs. So you can't do that. Yeah. Let me check. Because I think they... Yeah, you can't put it on... I don't think they can do a Saturday in January because they'll be occupied by the NFL playoffs. Yeah, I don't think they can. Let me check. Yeah, I don't think they can do a Saturday because it's going to be occupied with yeah, it's going to be occupied with the NFL playoffs because you got the wild card on the the wild card on the 14th through the 15th. Divisional round 21st, 22nd. That's the 15th and the 22nd on Saturdays. The 20 you can't do the 28th because of the World Rumble. You can't do the 29th because of the conference championship games. So no, they can't. They can't do it in January. So Forbidden Door and All Out has a big gap. So yeah, Forbidden Door and All Out. So you could put it in the middle of July, August. There's really nothing going on big in August anyway. So if you wanted to add another pay-per-view, you can do All Out's in September. No. I don't think, yeah, I don't think they can fill in. Yeah, there's no room. I think 5 is the limit. There's no room. You can't put one in January because of the NFL playoffs on Saturdays. And plus, you got the Royal Rumble, so you're not going head to head with the Royal Rumble, my G. No, there's no way. Can't run Friday night because of Rampage. You don't want to be like Impact running shows on. And honestly, I don't like Impact running shows on Fridays. Anyway, so yeah. Why don't you just put it on? I don't know. I really just don't know. You low-key could have just put it as a separate show and make it a 3-hour special on TNT. Make it a 3-hour special. Yeah, but honestly, man, I just think this show needs to go. This Battle of the Belt stuff is just not, it's not captivating. The matches are predictable. There's really nothing interesting about that show. It just need to get rid of it. Get rid of it, man. But other than that, that's all I got for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like the video, comment on what you think on how would you go about the WrestleMania 39 main events. And yeah, man. And subscribe. I will see you guys tomorrow for AEW Dynamite New Year's Smash, the last Dynamite of 2022, man. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.